Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. With Brent Berry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Thompson is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Bamba in at center. And for the Heat, Williamson out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Now, here's Lillard, and he just worked New York in that last game. Here's Tatum, knocks down the step-back J.
And how about the determination on Tatum's face on that one there? The D had no chance. This kid is just too polished when he gets it down low.
Now, here's Caldwell-Pope. Over Thompson. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. The shot by Thompson, no good. Wembanyama looking it over. Now the pass to Adams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You don't want to give Adams the N1 opportunity. Better to wrap him up and force him to try to earn all the points from the free throw line.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Bobcats shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting for the away team, Jason Tatum. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
And so Tatum nails them both. And it's Miami's ball.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Williamson. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Thompson passes to Lillard. Outside Tatum. It's up a 3. The rebound by Halliburton. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And now the first time out called here for the Bobcats. This time they met was in Charlotte.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Now here's Thompson, another key contributor to that nice win against New York.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
They get a hand on it. Williamson looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton kicks to Williamson. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Halliburton against Lillard from 13. And it's Halliburton missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here is Horford. Still yet to score. Pass to Bamba. Fires from deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Halliburton against Lillard. Thompson right side. Pass to Lillard. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
Halliburton passes to Wembanyama. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Adams dishes to Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam. And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June. So it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
Now here's Williamson. Halliburton outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 5.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Charlotte calls timeout. Hey, Brent, now that we are past the midway point of the season, it's fair to say games like these become even more important.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. It feels like after the break, the starter gun goes off, and it's a full sprint to try to get yourself into position to be a participant in postseason play. How's that for alliteration?
So a moment now to see the story on Mohamed Bamba. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Second in blocks, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. And here's Halliburton after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Wembanyama outside. Passes it to Adams. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Williamson missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Now here's Thompson. Lillard finds Thompson over Wembanyama. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Lillard.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Thompson.
One side.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Charlotte leading by just 2. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. Buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And what do you guys think about the Bobcats here in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Williamson. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Adams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Halliburton showing a little bit on the inside. He doesn't have much muscle, but able to get contact and stay aggressive.
Thompson against Caldwell Pope. Puts it up from 17. And Charlotte again with the buck.
Assist from Thompson.
Miami trailing. Now Caldwell Pope. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Halliburton. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
And Thompson kicks to Tatum. The alley-oop rejected by Halliburton. Here's Wembanyama. And Horford pulls it down. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amin and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amin said making the NBA has been a whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low. We're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. A different look for Miami. Natu's checked in for Williamson. And Warren subbed in for Wembanyama. Here's Medu, guarded by Horford. The pass to Halliburton. The 3. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Lillard scanning the floor. Into the lane. Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Adams finds Caldwell Pope, and it's Miami with another. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. Nice D from Warren. The Heat with the lead. Eight feet away, and it's Miami with another.
Warren going at it right now on offense, just smelling points out. Does not get rattled by some tight defense.
Three-pointer, Lillard. A shot, no good.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Caldwell Pope passes to Halliburton. Here's Adams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Well, Steven Adams still working on becoming a better and more consistent free throw shooter, so another opportunity upcoming.
And the first one drops. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court. And doing things we've just never seen before.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lost one of those high-arching bombs.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. Number 1, Amen Thompson.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Lillard outside. Into the lane. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Lillard's got 11.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Halliburton passes to Medu. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Warren inside. He's covered by Thompson.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Pass to Dort. Outside, Horford. Here's Thompson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. He'd have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Warren. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Horford with the rebound. Bobcats have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson using his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Damian Lee, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. For Charlotte, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bumble. Williamson is checked in for the Heat. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Warren. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. Lillard against Halliburton. Bamba with the block. Here's Lee outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Lee's got himself going there. His first points in the game on the deep ball. Halliburton against Lillard. 1:02 left now here in the second. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Heat.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Williamson throws it down.
Well, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Bamba. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. The Heat leading by 3. And here's Halliburton. 14 points for him. To the inside. Here's Adams. Bamba with the block. On the wing, Thompson passes it to Dort. Bamba kicks to Dort. Here's Lillard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tyrese Halliburton led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game on the floor for Charlotte. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Thompson. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Thompson sends it back. And there's the drive. Horford against Caldwell Pope. Bamba kicks to Horford for the tie. And it's Lillard missing. The Heat leading by 3. Williamson outside. Thompson against Halliburton. Let's go. Nails the baby hook. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Well, Adams, with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Lillard against Halliburton. And that one's good. Lillard's got 13.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Halliburton against Lillard. Out to Thompson. And there's the pass to Tatum. Shoots from the line. Again, the Bobcats score.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Bamba finds Thompson. Over Caldwell Pope. Here's Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Goes up again. Tatum pulling out one of his many moves.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Halliburton against Lillard. It's good. He's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Tatum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Caldwell Pope against Thompson. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb. And now a 6-point Heat lead. And the Bobcats call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Fans, give it up.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Mohamed Bamba.
Your Miami Heat dancers.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Lillard kicks to Horford. Back to Lillard. The tray. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. Incredible offensive talent.
Pass to Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Caldwell Pope up top. Over Thompson. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Wembanyama.
I like when Caldwell Pope gets on a roll with his offense. He knows when to take the shot.
Bamba passes to Tatum. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Thompson kicks to Lillard. Back to Thompson. Over Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer, Horford. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
That's to Bamba. Back to Lillard. They need this. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Passes it to Halliburton. Now Caldwell Pope. Halliburton finds Williamson. Over Horford. And it's Miami with another.
Yeah, nothing the defense is going to do there. Zion locked in.
Charlotte trails by 10. Lillard outside. Tatum, that's for 2. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball.
And the Bobcats, another 3.
Jason.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Thompson.
And so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. You've got Caldwell Pope. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Williamson. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. They grab their own miss. Caldwell Pope kicks to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Here's Lillard, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
My
Shooting
goodness,
for the
what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
The free throw drops for Lillard.
There's so many qualities of elite guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
Caldwell Pope passes to Wembanyama. Floats it up for Williamson. 5 on the clock, and Looney sends it back. Grant finds Looney. Lillard with it. Over Pippen. Lillard misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Heat lead by 7. Lillard, the pass to Tatum. Tipped away. He dishes it to Green. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
3 triples in the first half. 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Pippen against Lillard. Outside Warren. Caldwell Pope outside. For 3, Pippen. And it's Looney with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
To the paint. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And Zion absolutely on fire right now. The D looks helpless.
Looney kicks to Lillard. Inside, kicks it out to Grant. No good on the three.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Outside Warren. Count it, good. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Tatum's shot is off.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it goes down 2 points. Williamson's got 8 points here in this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there. They've had active hands. They've been in great position. They've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
The first one falls, and the Heat with some changes. Adams comes in for Warren, and Halliburton subbed in for Pippen. The Bobcats changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Horford in for Javonte Green. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Caldwell Pope finds Adams. Good work there as it goes.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Bobcats making a switch here. Dort's checked in.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line.
That's good from Halliburton.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It goes straight through with the switch. Lillard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Goes up the baseline. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dump by Bamba.
And that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Williamson. Heat moving the ball around. Halliburton with it. Dort covering. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Halliburton missing.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Lillard and Horford wide open. He shoots. Off target with his three. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 11 points. Halliburton passes to Williamson. Puts it up from 7. Outside for Wembanyama. And good that time.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming, and he's prepared for it.
Here's Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Damian Lillard.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. Both free throws good from Lillard. 26 seconds left in the game. There's the pass to Warren. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Down low, a steal. Here's the break. Here's Dort.
Right spot, not blinding the lights for Dort. Ready for the moment. He took advantage.
And so it's Miami winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
And see us again very soon.